Hey my fellow AvGeeks, welcome to Andrew's Aviation. Right now I'm in Chicago O'Hare on my way to North Carolina for a little vacation. So for today's trip report, we'll be flying with Delta Airlines and checking out their regional service product on a CRJ-900 from Chicago O'Hare to Raleigh-Durham, one of Delta's focus cities. It's been a while since I've flown Delta, and from my past experiences, it's been awesome. Delta was the airline that I grew up on from when I used to live in Detroit, and about 95% of my family's air travel has been with them. So I can say that it was good to get back with the old grind and flying a carrier that I've been with for so many years. But all that aside, I'll be as fair and honest as I can in this video to avoid being biased. Our CRJ-900 going to Raleigh today will be November 181 Golf Juliet, an ex-Pluma Airlines jet now operated by the U.S. regional carrier GoJet Airlines. It's 11 years old and powered by two GE CF34 engines. Delta CRJs have a 1-2 seat configuration in first class and a 2-2 configuration in Delta Comfort and Economy, adding up to a total of 76 seats. So as you guys can see, it's a pretty tight fit. A tight cabin also means less space for carry-on bags, and gate-checked luggage is unfortunately a common thing on small regional jets, and a topic frequent flyers will rant about for hours. Thankfully, United Airlines have come up with a solution to limited storage space on regional jets with their new CRJ-550, which has fewer seats and more luggage storage space. I have my fingers crossed that other carriers like Delta will soon follow.
If the cab pressure should change, the door buffer will open and a mask will ball. Grasp this inside, pull down the soda. Check this and allow the notes in your month of camp with the same link or destroying it.
So now that we're in the air, let's examine the seat. Delta's regional seat product hasn't changed too drastically over the years. It's still just your standard small seat with no IFE screens, a tray table, and a seat back pocket with a safety card and other promotional goodies. The CRJ-900's economy seat itself measures 17.3 inches of width and 31 inches of pitch, which is about the same size as a seat you'll find on a 737. For cabin cleanliness, the cabin stayed very clean during this flight. I know not everyone will have the same opinion, but from what I've experienced, I think Delta does a great job keeping their regional jets clean. And yes, it was the first flight of the day for this aircraft, and it probably didn't have too much time to get dirtied up from potato chip crumbs and baby diapers, but that's just all the more reason to take the first flight of the day if that's something you really care about. One of the bad things about the CRJs are their small bathrooms. I didn't get a chance to see it myself today, but I've been in one a few times, and they're very, very tiny, and not in a cute way. They're small enough that people over 5'11" need to bend down to fit inside. But things like cabin and lavatory size on regional jets are hard factors to control on a small jet where there's not much room to work with, so it's hard to judge Delta too harshly on that one. The one major change that Delta's made over the past 10 years is offering free in-flight entertainment on personal devices and not just on built-in seat screens. This makes a shorter flight on a cramped CRJ without an IFE much nicer. Delta, however, was not the first to offer this feature, nor are they the only legacy carrier with the personal device compatibility on board, as American, United, and other US carriers have similar entertainment websites and Wi-Fi accessibility on their regional jets as well. For me, on short flights, I sometimes prefer my own entertainment, or use the time to edit videos. Okay, if there's any in-flight snack I can't resist, it has to be Delta's Biscoff cookies. I seriously cannot get enough of these things, and by now I've probably developed a slight addiction. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of the Delta cookies in the comments below. Even though the cabin might be cramped, the service on board was really great. The two flight attendants did a fantastic job handling everyone and were very friendly. They definitely met my expectation for a great Delta crew. And soon after our crew ended our service and trash was collected, we began our final descent into Raleigh. So to summarize my experience today on a Delta regional jet, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Most aspects of the flight were fantastic, and the only downsides to this flight involve the aircraft itself. Now the CRJs are a great aircraft type and will guarantee you a safe journey, but its lack of storage space, cramped galley, and small lavatory are too noticeable not to consider in a full economy review. Still, I want to know what you guys think. What are your opinions of the CRJs? Any favorite routes or something you'd like to share? Let me know down in the comments. Well, that's it for me. I'm off to enjoy my time in Raleigh. If you made it all the way to the end of the video and you enjoyed watching, feel free to drop a like and consider subscribing for more weekly content. And, as always, have a wonderful day, everyone.